Hey, it is me again. Right, so in keeping true with the Thu'um range, tell you a backstory about it. We decided quite recently, actually, that we needed to kind of bring something to the market that's missing. So we decided to come up with our own brand. Contacted some guys overseas, basically spoke to them about our specifications that's required of said instruments, and we got the ball running with classical guitars first. So we've got other ones coming still. So it's a building up process. We're trying to give back to the community with something that isn't available in this country. So we thought we would go and deliver that to you guys. So, but obviously the biggest problem was finding a name. Everyone just kept telling us, use Thundercloud. That's true to the company. But I wasn't feeling it. I mean, Thundercloud, from way back in the day, the original owner used to make his own electric guitars from scratch, and he called it Thundercloud guitars. So that was his vision. That was his design. That was his passion, was the Thundercloud. So that I didn't want to really play on because it was handmade by him. It was his baby, So Thundercloud Guitars was true to the handmade version. So I came up with something that isn't really quite Thundercloud, but not too far away either. So I played around with a couple of names, but none of them were sticking because, number one, either they didn't sound good when rolling off the tongue, or number two, they were already taken. I had to come up with my own name. It came to me in a dream. No, I'm kidding. I was just playing games at night, because as we do, we play games at night. Not even the game in question, actually. And it just came to me. Just like, wow, why don't I just call it that? Now, for those gamers out there, you probably know what I'm talking about. Thu'um is basically a language, if you will, spoken by dragons. The human race kind of caught on to this, and they came up with an idea of like changing the language of dragons into shouts, if you will, because obviously there's so much power in a dragon's breath that if a human was to speak language, it would come across as a shout, a very powerful projection of the voice. I thought, well, why not make it into an instrument name? Because as we all know, music is a language, number one. And number two, the instruments project as if they are shouting. So that's where I came up with the idea. The game in question is called Skyrim. And that's basically where Thu'um comes from, is if you were dragonborn, per se, so you had dragon blood in you as a human, you would have the ability to learn said words that would eventually create a sentence that would obviously create a very powerful shout. So, projecting your voice in a way that you can either propel people backwards, you name it. But anyway, so the idea came from a game, right? But there was so much more to it. Now, if we break it apart, just quickly, I know this could be a very long video. THU. Okay, so Thu'um is spelled THU apostrophe UM. So THU, okay? Thundercloud, THU. Do you see the catch there? They glue together like white on rice. Still keeping to Thundercloud, Thu'um is still part of Thundercloud, but it's a separate entity. Okay. So that's the connection between Thundercloud and Thu'um. But the idea behind it is to create a language within us that is brought forward by the instrument. So the instrument itself is shouting, but we are... You see what I'm getting at here? If you dive even further down into it, dragon language, okay, not per se Thu'um here, but dragon language, was mistaken as thunder sometimes, because every time a dragon would talk, it would rattle the ground, it would shake the ground. So people thought it was thunder. So again, going back to Thundercloud, Thu'um is actually very close to Thundercloud, if you think about it. So I had thought about it very, very long and hard. Everyone I've told so far, the story, the backlog, the history of the name, are getting very excited about it. So I thought I would maybe pass on the excitement in a way to you followers and viewers out there. And I hope that you guys share in our excitement and, well, the glory that is our guitars. We're bringing to you guys something that isn't currently available in South Africa. Trying to get you the best quality, best options available to you without having to go through local South African suppliers. So yeah, there you have it, the explanation of our new logo, our new brand, our new designed guitars for you guys. Speak Thu'um to everyone you know. And let the language of the dragons, the ancients, resurrect and resonate through you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.